Hi there. So I wanted to go through with you a front flower bed tour. And the big thing about this is last weekend we got hit with the ice storm that was coming across the country. I'm in North Carolina. We don't normally see ice. This weekend we also have the potential of 4 to 7 inches of snow. And so my gardens are not used to this kind of weather. While we do get to freezing temperatures, we're not used to the ice and the snow. But I am pleasantly surprised that everything looks great. Let me show you what I've got going on in January and how it's looking. So right now we are looking pretty barren, and you see all my water lines through here. My Artemisia needs to be cut back, and that's okay. I am not cutting anything at this time just because we do have some single-digit weather coming up, and I don't want to hurt any of the plants. But we do have, the lamb's ear needs to be cut back, have some ground cover here, which is protecting my butterfly bush. And we've got sedum that's already coming up, and then my irises. And right here we actually even have lilies that are just starting to pop. The one thing that I do see that is struggling a little bit is my coral sedum, which is okay. I think it will come back just fine. But for now, I am keeping an eye on it just because that seems to be the only thing that's really struggling. I've got it here as well, and I've got it in a few other places. My gardenia is doing just fine. My grasses do need to be cut back. Even the hydrangea has started budding. So we've got little buds that are already popping out. And prior to the storm, we had some warm weather. So this is kind of a little bit crazy for these plants because they're probably thinking, what in the world is going on? And then I've got bulbs here, and these bulbs are going to need to be separated just to open them up a little bit. Again, we've got another gardenia, and these gardenias, if you remember, I put them in earlier in the year because I wanted more evergreen in this bed. I didn't have much coming through here, and so I added those earlier in the year. And let me show you, right before our last storm, a tree company that I work with for my projects as well as for the HOA called me up, asked if I wanted some mulch. They had just taken down some trees. So right before the last storm, got this. And then this is just another look. Looks so much different than it does when spring and summer are around, but that's okay. This is what a winter garden bed looks like. In spring and summer, this is absolutely full, and you cannot even see the ground. So I'll take it for now. It's quiet, it's sleeping, it's still working underground. Let me show you up here. And we've got a few things. Again, I do have that sedum right here that's struggling a bit. Even these hydrangeas, I've got these that are budding out as well. Look at these, beautiful. I mean, they're just happy and ready to wake up for the season. This one has some up here. Can't wait, can't wait. And then there are more bulbs here. We've got candy tuft, and then I was a little bit worried about my woodland phlox here. Came through the storm just fine. I'm so thrilled that these actually look good. And then let me take you over here. This is my aster, and I love that the aster in my zone, which is an 8A, is an evergreen. You see this, I took a piece out and moved it so that I could have more somewhere else. I will be removing some of this just because it has gotten so big. So I'm going to move some out back. My lamb's ear do need to be cut back. But again, I am not doing that with this storm coming up. And you'll see more here. This is the Lenten rose. But look at here. We've got bulb daffodils here, here, all through the grass. Then we've got more here and here. And they are coming through perfectly fine. I actually have some popping up here. This is more aster, and I will be cutting those back as well. Or, sorry, I'll be moving some of those. But for January, this is holding up really well with the weather that we've had. So during winter, the garden beds look so different. You know, if you watched my summer videos, you'll know that there are flowers everywhere. But I live in a colder zone, so we do get the 4 seasons. And that means that not everything is going to survive, especially my annuals. And I cut back plenty of perennials. And that's okay, because sometimes it's nice just to let everything sleep and be calm for a little while before the flowers take hold and fill out and look gorgeous again. This is the time to start planning and start thinking about, what do I want? What do I want to change? What made me happy on the last season and what really didn't work? Because we all have it. We all have things that, oh, you know, I want to change that color, or that plant didn't work in the right spot, or like my asters, they've gotten so big I need to move some of them. And they're gorgeous and I love them, but at this point they're just too big for this area. So I'll be moving them. And that's what winter is all about. Take some time, slow down, and figure out what you want for the next season. Thanks so much for coming along and seeing what's happening in the garden in January. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment box and I'd be happy to answer what I can. Until next time, bye.